we're diving right in, back into Monkey Lane Mastery Mode. Today, medium, $500. We can do it on reverse as well, but that's not what I want to do. I'll just go back and get those stupid medals if we want to, although I don't think you actually need to do them, just besides thinking that you're freaking awesome at the game. So anyways, I don't have all the abilities upgraded yet. I'm still doing these pretty much naps, so we're going to do an engineer start, and I feel like he's going to do a really awesome job overall. I've kind of been switching over from a ninja over to an engineer more often than not, so we'll see if that ends up working pretty well for us. But also, because we're on medium, we need to farm even heavier than what we're used to. I know it sucks really, really bad, but we're going to try it, and we're going to see how far we can get. So as you can tell, Bloon's already trying to rock through my defense. Plus, we have $1,000 to save up for a banana farm. Oh, it hurts my soul. My deep soul, man, I can't even take it anymore. So, let's start saving up for a farm. Once you get a 1-0 engineer, you're like, dude, come on, you ain't getting through my defense no more. No way, Jose, we're gonna take these guys down. So what's been going on in my life? Honestly, not that much. Not that much. I've been watching a little bit of The Walking Dead, finishing up a lot of that, and overall just watching TV a lot. I know, it kind of sucks, but once it get cold outside, you're just like, dude, life sucks. Life sucks when it's cold outside. I don't really feel like I get depressed during winter, but I definitely don't feel as happy during summer. Does that mean that I'm depressed? I don't think so. There's a difference between being not as happy as you should be and being sad, at least in my opinion. So what we need to do is we need to get at least probably 2 farms before we can even do anything else. I think even if we have to lose some lives, man, we're gonna have to get those two farms. Or we can easily just road spike it if we feel like it. You know what I mean? That's a good way to go about doing it. So also, I have not been using any of the extra lives or any of the extra cash things, which I can definitely start using fairly soon. You get a lot of medals for these things. And I have 30,000 monkey money, so that's a crap load of tokens. Oh my god, you can buy tokens. I don't know if you do that or not, but the tokens are $750 for 5, which really isn't that bad. I feel like that's actually a really reasonable price, so, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably going to end up buying some tokens, but think about that, man. You spend $7,500 and you just get 100 tokens. It's like, what? Yeah! Schnarf. Schnarfalicious. Or, no, is that even right? I don't even think that's right. That's, oh man, I can't do math today. I'm not in the mood for math. Just to do the math out for me in the comments, guys. I'm not in the mood today. So anyways, it looks like we're actually going to go all the way up to 3 farms. I know. We're getting a little on the greedy side, but hey, you know what are you going to do, man? It feels good. It feels good. But the thing I don't like to do, it's not going to always be the case, but I don't always like to go for a 2-0 engineer. He's not that expensive overall, but I just don't feel like getting him in most situations, if that makes any sense. So we're still chugging along, man. I cannot believe that medium is actually being this ridiculously easy with this engineer. He is just rocking everything. But it's not going to last forever. We got round 22 coming up pretty darn fast. We need to get a wizard, at least a wizard, up for this guy. Now, I'm thinking we might end up mixing in some glue or something like that, just kind of mixing in a little bit of glue action every once in a while. But for the most part, yeah, we don't even really need him. There we go, we got more nanners. Ooh, man, are they going to sneak through? No, we stopped them again. Oh, yeah. So have I noticed that the balloons move faster in medium or anything? I don't know. I can't really tell. I'm not going to say no, but I'm not sure. So to try and save money and everything, I'm actually not going to get my 0-2 upgrade on my wizard. I'm actually going to spend more money on farms. But the engineer is not going to last very much longer as he is. So we're going to have to get a lightning wizard or something else pretty darn strong pretty reasonably soon. We're actually probably going to lose some lives on this one, or we can use some road spikes to try and save these guys' lives. So let's see, how are we going to do? We've got a bunch of rainbow balloons coming out already, I know, so we're going to just use a few sets of road spikes here. Not a big deal, right? Because we're getting so much extra money out of these guys in the first place. That's the point. The main point is to get farms going, so even if you have to use a few sets of road spikes, it doesn't even matter, man. I mean, look at the amount of bananas we're getting. Just slurp them up into my face here. But now, alright, now you're finally moving on to medium. So what's the difference here? What's the difference between medium and easy? There's a lot of differences. Alright, but the main difference is round 63. That is going to be the hardest level for you to beat. Absolutely. There's obviously some other hard ones as well, but 63 is just going to be rough. Also, you got 60 and 65 are Oh My Gods, which are also pretty rough. So here we go. We're stopping some regrows. Yeah, I have to use a few sets of road spikes on them. I probably should have used the road spikes over here, but hey, only 2 sets, so it wasn't that big of a deal, right? Now, also, for this next round, what we're going to do is we're going to get our wizard up to camera detection. We don't need to. We can use a spike factory or some road spikes or whatever, but you're just better off getting the monkey sense now, man. It's not going to hurt you. Just get that upgrade. Plus, we already have this 3rd tier farm. And actually, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a little bit more on the safe side. If we need to end up selling our farms, we will. But I want to at least get some, like, really good popping power in here. So we're going to get a spike factory to start. It's always a good tower to get just to kind of save your butt a little bit. And I'm actually going to go for a boomerang, believe it or not. I'm going to put the boomerang right about here. And we're going to go up to 2-3. Not that expensive, but very, very helpful once you get him up to 2-3. At the moment, though, he's just a waste of money. He literally does, like, nothing. But once you get a 0-3, oh, he's awesome. Once you get a 1-3, even awesomer. And once you get a 2-3, rock star. He is the guitarist to no end. He kills everything. But we got ceramics coming out, so check that out, man. It's a boomerang to be able to take down these ceramics. Surprisingly, yeah, he will. He'll take down a lot of the layers out of these balloons. Maybe not every single balloon, but he does a really good job. Guess what? Spike Factory, we'll clean up the rest. Alright, so we're going to get this one last farm upgrade, and I think we're just going to have to chill with what we got for at least a little while. So we're going to get to the point where medium is fairly difficult. Abso-frickin-lutely. It's definitely not easy anymore. We got camel leads coming out, it's pretty hardcore balloons. We got a bunch of ceramics coming out of these next levels, and that's why I'm going to get at least one glue gunner. Blast, glue soak, corrosive glue. We're also going to make sure we get the stickier glue as well. Just, you know, get some of those ceramics in there, get some of those other guys in there, and we're going to have to start preparing for round 46. Not 46, round 40, which is Moabs, 4 Moabs. I'm just so used to saying 46 as Moabs, you know? You never really get out of it. Alright, so let's get ready for it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go for this guy, and we're going to go for a helicopter. It's kind of a weird way to do it, but I still feel like it's a very effective way. So we're going to put him on Pursuit as well, and guess what? He's at least going to help out with the ceramics. And if we need to sell everything to get this helicopter, so be it. So be it. We don't need anything else besides a helicopter, and that's the main point I want you guys to realize. He is indeed $15,750 though, so it is a bit pricey to go for. We can go for other things as well, but I just don't feel like it's a good way to go about doing it. So, let's do it, guys. Let's get ready for it. We got this helicopter. He's still being kind of a noob cake in here, but we're going to sell everything. We're going to go glue, wizard, engineer, boomerang. Don't need him anymore. We still need a little bit more money, so we're going to go for that guy and this guy. And we have the Apache dart ship. The last thing you want to sell, though, by the way, is your farms. You want to try and keep your farms for as long as possible. And now we're just going to recoup our losses, because the helicopter is going to be boss for a really long time. Also, if you want to be even crazier, you can sell this guy and get a Banana Republic going again and just sell everything, get the farms flowing. Abso-frickin-lutely, man. Now, this helicopter is probably going to be good until around maybe 50 or so. So we need to make sure we get the camo detection. I kind of forgot about that. Oopsie doodles. Make sure you get the camo detection. I could have used the Monkey Village upgrade, but it's too expensive to do that. Also, at this point, you might want to think about maybe being careful with your helicopter. If you really, really need to, you might need to move him on to follow mouse or something, or patrol, or whatever you want to put him on. But the main point right now is just to get some expert monies going. Money, 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 money. 49 is going to be a fairly difficult level, though I think we could probably do it with the helicopter. Not easily, but we can do it with just a solo helicopter. And we're going to keep on farming. So now, if you had to sell a helicopter to get, or you had to sell all your farms to get a helicopter, it might not be as efficient anymore. But because I kept some of my farms, I'm still getting a lot of extra money in here. And that's going to allow me to get some extra towers by the time we actually need them. So check that out, man. Look at that money flowing in. 46, BF Bizzle. Now, I did keep the Spike Factory as well, because the helicopter is one of those really weird towers where sometimes he's not perfect. Sometimes he'll let a few random balloons sneak through, and I don't know. He usually does a pretty good job, but not every single time. Alright. So we cleaned up all those balloons. Now, the first time we're going to need to do anything is round 49. So this is what I'm going to do, man. We're going to go like this. We're going to be very, very greedy right now. We're going to go all the way up to a 4th tier banana farm. What? What? Yep, we are. We absolutely are. So let's get ready for it. We're going to try and get as much money as we possibly can and sell a few towers to get it. So let's go boinkity boinkity, and we're going to get our 4th tier banana farm. Now, also, this is kind of a weird way to think about it, but you can also go for your helicopter like in the range of this stuff, because you might not need to go all that crazy with these guys. So here we go, a nice hard level, round 49. Will the helicopter be able to solo these things? Yeah, he will, but it's going to be really, really close. Not on every single map, but on this map for sure, he'll be able to solo these guys. And you can also just get some extra stuff if you feel the need to. So we're going to get some of these guys and everything. chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Taking these guys down. We're down to the last, like, 6 Moabs. And by the way, yeah, I know, there's a lot of Moabs coming out, right? It's getting kind of crazy. Now we can finally get this upgrade, and the helicopter will clean them all up. Very close, but he did it. And he didn't really regrow farm that much either. Alright, round 50. Another pretty reasonably hard level. We're going to start saving up for our other 4th tier helicopter. I know, but I'm a helicopter crazy fan right now. Love him. Alright, but what we need to do now is we need to put him on follow mouse. We need to have him hit the balloons. Hit the balloons! Balloons, 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 balloons. And we're going to let the BFB do his... We're just going to let the BFB chill. We don't really care about the BFB. He's super duper slow. And make sure you get the Moabs. So this is the point where the helicopter will actually attack the BFBs instead of the Moabs like he should. So we're going to move these guys all down to the very bottom, make sure we clean up the last few sets of balloons. And obviously it took quite a bit of skill to do that. But now, once you get rid of the BFB, you can put him back on pursuit. And we're all ready to go. And it's only $15,000 again to get these guys flown. So, let's see how good we can do. Ah, man, looks like we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to go for another Apache Dart ship. Woo! But he's on follow mouse, so I got to put him back on pursuit as well. Pursuit. There we go. Now we got 2 pursuing helicopters. And we're going to go for another 4th tier banana farm. So we're going absolutely crazy today. Crazy! We need these farms. We really do. We need these farms really, really bad. But once you get these 2 helicopters, dude, it's really not that bad. But they don't last forever. You're gonna need even more stuff. I know, you're thinking you need more than 2 Apache Dart ships? Yeah, you do. So we got our second 4th tier banana farm. But check this out, man. We gotta look at all these BFBs coming out. But at this point, it's actually not that bad. I mean, not that many levels are you gonna have crazy amount of ceramics coming out, except with BFB combos, except for round 54. Of course. Of course. The hardest one in the game for us right now. So we're going to put this one on follow mouse, and we're going to put him on the balloons. Make sure he pops the balloons. They pop balloons really, 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 really well. So there we go. Make sure he pops all the balloons in the front. And then the BFBs can kind of just follow back, and we'll put him back on pursuit. So again, you need to micro these things around. This is mastery mode for you. It is going to be tough. Now we're getting to the point where you got big groups of ceramics coming in. Yeah, I know. It's hard, but we can do it, right? Even with the BFB coming out at the very end. Even with grouped Moabs. Normally they're grouped ceramic. Oh man, we gotta put them back on. Follow mouse. Follow this guy around, and we get another 4th tier banana farm, and back to pursuit. Whenever they get crazy like that, but now we got 3 banana farms like this. I know, it's awesome, right? So let's fit at least 1 more helicopter in here. I know I'm going crazy helicopters. You don't need to go full-on helicopters, but it's a really solid way to go about doing these things. Also, we might need to get some sort of Zoma God popping power as well, which may be a Robo-Plasma or something like that. That's a pretty good combo. But here's my 3rd Apache Dart ship. We're going to put him on pursuit as well, with bigger jets and enhanced stuff, just because we can. And it's Robo-Monkey time. Put him on strong as well. That's one thing that I like to do. I like to put my Robo-Monkey on strong. And if I get a Sun God, I keep him on first. Alright, so now we're getting to the point where things are actually pretty reasonably easy so far. so far. I'm probably going to end up getting a Spectre as well, just because he's so darn good at popping those balloons. I'll let the helicopters pop the Moabs and partially a little bit of balloon action, and then we'll leave the Spectre just to kill all the rest of the balloons inside. So there we go again, never missed targeting already. As you can tell, Zoma God, not that big of a deal. You know, we can take the Zoma Gods down pretty well. And we get the Spectre up. So now we were going with a lot of mechanical things, right? Yeah. We actually kind of need to, because we need explosions. We need things that are grouped popping power. And this is one of the only things that is grouped popping power. So also I can go with another Spectre. I know I'm trying to keep everything in the range of the monkey villages that I already have, trying to be as efficient as I possibly can. But at this point, you could sell your 4th tier banana farms if you want. If you really need to, sell your 4th tier banana farms and just let it go down. Here we go, round 63. Grouped, crazy amounts of grouped Moabs. But with our 3 helicopters and 2 Spectres, we take them down pretty darn easily. As you can plainly see, doesn't seem like it's as bad as I was talking about at the very beginning of the game, right? Yeah, I know. But that's okay, man. We're getting used to this stuff. But now we got big bad BFBs, no problem whatsoever. And the last level, around 65, we got 2 Zoma Gods to take down, which again won't be as bad as you probably think. The upgrade from ceramics to Moabs is definitely much worse than Moabs to BFBs or BFBs to Zoma Gods. Like, nobody really cares. There's not that many BFBs coming out in the first place at this point, so we can take them down really, really easily. 2 Zoma Gods, no sweat whatsoever. Monkey Lane, medium, destroyed, no lives lost, and we didn't even use all of our tips and tricks and everything that we actually could have used. So overall, if you guys like this video, please press the like button. I really appreciate that. Again, if you want to do that for me, love it, and have a super duper delicious day.